All right, we're live. We are live. We're live. We're live. Welcome back to Off the Bench. Again, I'm trying to change this name. It is still a Bryce Bud podcast, but we're going off the bench. We're going off the bench. We're just doing a quick recap of this past weekend. What happened? All the new stuff. All the new stuff that's going on. We got some headlines to talk about. It was a bad week. It was a bad week with picks. It was a bad week with the picks. College went 6-7-1. The push being Ohio State or Maryland, the plus 20. Ohio State won by 20. And then in the NFL, I mean, man, 4-9, including the Thursday night game. I mean, we got the Monday night game going on right now. I had to turn the TV off. Can't have it on here. I did take the Green Bay Packers plus 1. I think when I turned off, it was 13-10. So let's keep that in check. But here's the other thing. I need Daniel Carlson to. He's my kicker on my fantasy team, so I need him to have a good game. I need him to have a good game. He needs to get me another point. He needs to kick another field goal. He's 1 for 2 right now with an extra point. Like, bro, we can't be missing field goals when I need you to win me this week. I need you to win me this week. Nevertheless, but anyways, 4-9. I think I was just hunting for the underdogs. I've been thinking about it. I was hunting for the underdogs. I think I was a week too early, maybe. I think I was fading myself. I was like, oh, I really like this team. That's why I'm going to go with the other team. I was fading myself. But in fading myself, I should have known that I was fading myself, you know? Oh, I'm going to fade myself. Oh, wait, me thinking that I need to fade myself, I should then fade myself again. It's just a constant battle. I'm not good. Bad week, though. 4-9 in the NFL. 6-7 in a push. Not the best. Can be better. Can easily be better. And we will be better. We're going to hit the books. We're going to look at the lines. We're looking at games this week. I don't know what games are going on this week yet. I have yet to do my prep work. We'll do that next episode, which is Thursday. We're recording that Wednesday afternoon. Let's just talk about the games real quick. College football first. I mean, what a great Saturday. You wake up, you watch game day, whether it's Fox big noon kickoff or college game day on ESPN. The game you're watching right away is Texas-Oklahoma. Texas-Oklahoma was everything it was supposed to be, and Texas choked. Are we calling it a choke job? I mean, you're the number 3 team in the nation. And don't get me wrong, Oklahoma's good. I'm not trying to take away from Oklahoma. But you're 6.5-point favorites. You're in Dallas. I know it's the Cotton, but they play at the Cotton Bowl and all that kind of stuff. Oklahoma, I mean, they've been on fire. I'll get to Texas, but Dillon Gabriel balled out. He leads the team down the field with 40 seconds left, 50 seconds left down the field to score a touchdown. He's got pressure in his face, and he just sees a guy in the back of the end zone, throws it up to him, touchdown. We all know the game's over at that point. I mean, what was there, 10, 15 seconds left? Good for you, Dillon Gabriel. Good for you. Because I had you down and out. Good for Oklahoma. Happy for them. I will admit I did have Texas minus 6.5. I also had the over, so that hit. I had the 60. Texas. I'm still a believer. I am a believer. I'm a believer in Quinn Ewers. I'm a believer in that entire team because their team is so good. I'm a believer in Sarkisian. Look, I'm not a Texas fan. I'm not a Tech fan. I'm not an A&M fan. I don't have allegiance to any Texas school. I think it's good for college football when Texas is good, actually good, not when the fans proclaim that they're good. I still think they can make the playoff. Now, this may be just talking out of my ass, but I do think they can make the playoff. I hope they actually do, honestly, because I think they can. I don't know what the line is. I don't know what the odds are, but I think they could make some noise in the playoffs, okay? I think they can. Now, they can't lose again. They have to win out and win out handily because that's a good Oklahoma team. But Sarkisian, that last drive, I texted my buddy. I texted him twice today. He's a Texas fan. I texted him 2 things. One, I was like, hey, get your boys right. They're making me nervous. He said, fuck you. Don't talk to me. I'm nervous. My heart's beating out of my chest right now. That was in like the second quarter, late second quarter. I was like, okay, watch the game. And in that last drive, I text him, let's go get a tutty. Let's go get a tutty. I didn't say let's go get a field goal. I said let's go get a tutty. Don't get just points. Go get a touchdown. Now, you don't expect your defense to give up a touchdown in 50 seconds driving down the field with an Oklahoma team. You got the points on your side. Sure, you're not going to cover. Fine. You're not going to cover. Fine. But you're winning the game. You just have to stop Oklahoma from going down, 70 yards, 65 yards down the field to score a touchdown. That's all you need to do. You need to stop them. You didn't. So when I say go get a touchdown, go get a touchdown. Go get a touchdown. First of all, you would have covered if you got a touchdown. But no, you got to settle for a field goal. You're playing for points. You're just playing for a field goal right there, Sarkisian. It is annoying. I will say, it's annoying because you have the chance to go get a touchdown. You're playing out of your mind. That the momentum was on your side. But yet, you go get a field goal. I don't get it. I don't like it, and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because you should have won that game. Again, I'm not a Texas fan, but when Texas football is good, it's good for college football. You can say that about almost any team that's won a national championship in the last 20 years. You can say that. Maryland, Ohio State. I was thinking about this game. I was looking at the line in the morning, went down to 17.5. I was like, I really like Ohio State at 17.5. I did take Maryland plus 20 earlier last week, so I'm not really mad about it. I'll say this. I don't think this Ohio State team is good. I really don't. I don't think they're good. They're just not playing good football. I'm not a Ryan Day guy. I'm a Marvin Harrison guy. I will say that. Marvin Harrison Jr. is a dog. But I just don't think they're good. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like the next game we're talking about is LSU at Mizzou. LSU's not good either. LSU is not good. I think Brian Kelly is building something there. I don't know what Ryan Day's trying to do. I know he's trying to make it in the CFP, which they have a chance. They just got to win out, but I'm not an Ohio State guy either. I don't think they're good. I don't think that quarterback is very good. They've had some tough battles, or the tough battle against Notre Dame, but Notre Dame's fraud. So whatever. Not Ohio State sucks. Okay, they don't suck. They're just not good. I just don't think they're good at all. I really don't. I think Michigan's gonna bully them. Michigan looks unbeatable right now. LSU, Mizzou, who cares? LSU's very mid. Did LSU wait? Yeah, LSU ended up coming back. They were down for a while there. Shout out Mizzou for trying to hang in there. I don't think I gave this one out. I had Washington State at UCLA minus 3.5. They lost, but that's fine. UCLA, good, mid. Washington State just kind of had a down game, I guess. They were kind of riding high. I was riding high on them for the last 3 weeks. I was riding high on them big time. Bama shows why they're Bama against A&M. -2. They covered. Here's the Bama recipe. Keep it close in the first half, not expose everything. Second half, you go up 14 points and you just hold on to that lead. That's exactly what back-to-back weeks, 10-10 going in the half or something like that. 7-10, 10-10, and then you go into halftime, you come out and you just put 14 points up and you're up. Then you don't let the lead go. That's the recipe for Bama football right there. And they just run it down your throat. And they're not going to let you score because their adjustments are so freaking good that you just don't know what to do. You think they're going to do one thing, but then they end up doing 5 other things. It is ridiculous. People are sleeping on Bama, rightfully so, but they're going to run it down your throat. They're going to control the ball, and they're going to play phenomenal defense. It's sickening because Nick Saban, yes, greatest coach of all time in college, but it's just the same thing over and over week. Good for you, Bama fans. Good for you for sticking with this team when they were struggling earlier this year. Good for you. Now, they do have one loss. I don't know how far they're going to get. Obviously, they'll be in a bowl game, but will they make the CFP? I don't know. Kentucky at Georgia. You know what I thought? So last week I did take Georgia. I said just take the spread. They're just cooking everyone right now. Saturday morning, I wake up and I'm like, Kentucky plays them really well most of the time. Most of the time they play them really well. Not this week. Not this year. Georgia beat the absolute brakes off of them. They covered by like 20 points. It was ridiculous. And then we got Notre Dame at Louisville. Notre Dame sucks. Notre Dame was fraudulent. They were good for a while. Sam Hartman, good guy. Good looking dude. I'll say that. Hey, he's a good looking dude. But this is not it. Just not it. I am a Marcus Freeman believer though. I think Marcus Freeman will get that turnaround. All right, let's talk some NFL. That was a depressing college football. Getting a text. We'll just put on a little D&D. But we're going to get even more depressing. We're going to get even more depressing with this just 4-9 week of NFL. Just depressing. Slam my water real quick. All right. So we can talk Bears, Commanders. I took the Commanders. Bears, Justin Fields. Holy shit. Second breath on the season. You get put on the extreme hot seat and you just start balling out. I mean, good for you, man. But is it sustainable? Are they good? Are the Bears back? That's what we're asking. Are the Bears back? I don't want to say no because I just don't think Justin Fields is the guy. Maybe he is the guy. I really don't. I don't have a pulse on the team. Okay, I don't have a pulse on the team. We see all the news that comes out with them, but it's just are they good? Sorry, hang on, pause. 2 seconds. Miami football. Sorry, we're going back to college real quick. I just saw these notes. Miami football, what are you doing? You just take the knee. Man. Just take the knee and you win the game. USC escapes in overtime. Double OT. Was it double or triple OT? I think it was triple OT. Caleb Williams, that highlight throw that he has for a touchdown. He starts scrambling out of the pocket. Puts his foot in the ground. He sees a receiver coming around the back of the end zone, just sidearms it on the money, and he's a dead stop. No hips into it, nothing. Just arm, touchdown. Crazy. All right, that's it. Okay, sorry. Back to NFL. I don't know what to do with the Bears. Keep them. Let them run with it. Maybe Justin Fields figures it out. I think you just got to gas Justin Fields up a little bit. I think you just got to gas him up. That way, when he goes out there, he's making confident throws, and he doesn't. I'm okay if you make mistakes. Just do it 100% of the time. Just go make a mistake. Just go make a mistake and learn from it. Justin. But Sunday's games, again, 4-9, not good. I'm down bad. Jags at Bills. When I saw the score, I woke up Sunday morning. I was like, oh, what's going on? Like, we're getting ready for the day, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's a game on. There's a game going on. Turn it on. It's an ugly game. And I should have known the Jags had home field advantage. Because they were just there last week. I even on this show, I paused and I was like, wait, Jags have home field advantage. I mean, from the scheduling standpoint, no, they don't. But they were just there. They were still in London time. They were still in England time. They were like, "Oh, Jags, you're home." I should have trusted my gut, but I went with the Bills. Bills did not look good. I don't know who they played next week, but it's just sickening. Titans at Colts. I did take the Colts. Oh wait, oh my God, what did I take here? I have the Colts circled, but I have the +1 circled too. Oh, Tennessee was -1. I went +1. Yeah, so I took the Colts. Yeah, Colts. Stop getting Anthony Richardson hurt. Just let him be an athlete. Don't have design. I know he's a crazy athlete. I know he can run the ball. I know he's 6'5", 250, moves like a running back. But he's your franchise quarterback supposedly. He's your franchise quarterback. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Stop sending him to run. He keeps getting hurt. He is so injury prone. He's injury prone. Let him get sacked. Yeah, okay. Let him get sacked, but let him make his own runs. Try to keep him in the pocket, okay? Let him make his own runs, and if he's smart, aka have the coaching to tell him to slide, then we won't have this problem. But right now, we're having this problem where he keeps getting hurt, and it's not good. He's out 4 to 6 weeks with a sprained shoulder. 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, don't get me wrong, Gardner Minshew's okay, but Titans, what do you do? What do you do? I told you they're bad. They're bad. The Titans are bad. I will say that. I will keep saying that. I just don't think they're good. I don't know what it is. I'm not a Ryan Tannehill believer. I've said that before. I like DeAndre Hopkins, but I mean, Ryan Tannehill throwing you the ball. I think D-Hop had 100+ yards. I just don't think they're good. I like Mike Vrabel. I just don't. That is a weird. The team is weirdly assembled because you have a really good running back, you have a very, very mediocre quarterback, and you have DeAndre Hopkins. What are we doing? What are we trying to accomplish here? What are we trying to accomplish? I don't like it. I don't like it, and I think they're bad. I don't think the Titans are good at all. Bottom tier team, honestly. See, I did it. I took the Saints. I should have moved the line. I think I said it on here. I should have moved the line. I should have moved it to fucking 30 if I knew they were going to win by that. I mean, the Pats are just poop. And I mean poop, like stinky 2-week-old poop that hasn't been flushed. You open up a porta potty and you're like, oh, that's the Patriots right there. Oh, they're bad. Look, Broncos are bad, but at least I can, I don't even know. I can score some points. Ugh, Pats are just bad. Mac Jones, poor guy. I mean, the rumors are starting to come out. Mac might have said some things, all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, he has just no time. His weapons are Devontae Parker, who I don't mind. Ramondre Stevenson, who's pretty good, but he has no time to throw. His weapons are slow, and they can't get any separation. That defense is hurt. It's banged up. Look, Bill Belichick is maybe the GOAT, probably more than likely the GOAT NFL coach of all time. But, man, back-to-back weeks with bad losses, career losses. It's bad. I mean, the Saints, are the Saints okay? Is this getting them back on track? Hopefully. I like the Saints. I'm a Derek Carr guy. I'm an Alvin Kamara guy. I have Michael Thomas on my fantasy, even though I had to bench him this week because he sucks. Because he just runs slants and gets 5-6 yards a catch, but he's only getting like 5 of those. That's a separate topic, but nevertheless, are the Saints good? I don't think the Saints are good, but they're moving up. Let's just say that they're moving up. Then that division is so weak too. That division is so weak. But man, Pats, ugh, poop, poo, and Pats worse than the Titans. Pats are down there. I mean, Panthers are the 32nd worst team. Pats 31. I think the Pats have to be 31. All right, enough of that. Ravens at Steelers. I did take the Ravens. Weird game, ugly game. Hated watching it. I'm not gonna lie. The Steelers offense. I saw that Brian Leftwich is going to the Steelers as a coordinator somehow, some way. I think he can change it a little bit. I think he can turn it around a little bit, but not. I don't know if he can do day and night kind of stuff, but he's gonna implement some stuff for sure. I like the move because the Steelers have good players. They really do. That defense is always going to be in a game because of TJ Watt, and their defense, their secondary is not bad. But, I mean, can you get Kenny Pickett to, throw a couple touchdowns a game? Maybe. You got the guys around it. Najee Harris is slow. Molasses. Slow. So slow. What happened, man? Why don't you do some stretching, huh? Am I faster than you? I might be. I mean, you are moving like molasses, brother. Come on. But I did lose that game. I also took the Texans. Here comes the big losing streak. I'm on a Texans +2 at the Falcons. I even said it on the show that Desmond Ridder undefeated at home in his college career and his pro career so far. And I even said it. I was talking to people all week. I'm like, the Falcons are good at home. They suck on the road, but they're good at home. And you know what I did? I was like, let me drink the Kool-Aid a little bit of the Texans. Let me drink a little bit of it. And I took a whole fucking gulp of it. And I lost. And it's, it's whatever. But I don't think both teams have a lot of talent. Both teams are really young. I still don't think Desmond Ridder's the guy. But he shut me up this week. I have nothing bad to say about him. I don't think he's the guy. But he played good this week. I mean, what else can you say? Drake London went crazy. Finally. I mean, Bijan had that catch. He cut it on his hip. It looked like he was doing a fake behind, like the Rajon Rondo, like behind the back kind of stuff. Good for him. Good for Bijan. Good. I mean, hey, good for Desmond Ridder. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But I told everyone, telling people all week, I'm like, I like the Falcons, but Texans are better. But Desmond Ridder undefeated at home, and the Falcons are good at home. Shout out me. I'll be seeing a Falcons game Thanksgiving week. I'll be seeing it that Sunday. I should really check my picks in my Pick'em League, but let's just do that real quick. Daniel Carlson, please tell me you got a field goal. Nope. Extra point, 2 for 2. And nice. I'm going to lose. That's dope. That's just fucking sick. That's sick. Just love it. Just love losing in fantasy. Ooh, who went? Oh. Bad. Good. I got to check this. Let's go to the next game. Whatever. I took the Panthers to cover. I knew the Lions were going to win. We talked about this. I knew the Lions were going to win, but nevertheless, I had a feeling that the Panthers might cover, but they didn't. And that's fine. It's not a bad thing, but the Lions are good. The Lions are good. I don't know what else to say about them. They are good. They're going to be a contender. They're going to be in the playoffs late in the year. And, they can play outdoors. They can play indoors. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball. They can do the trick plays. They can do it all. Defense looks good. Aiden Hutchinson is a dog. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted the Panthers to cover. Again, I was chasing the hungry dogs all week. I thought it was going to be the Panthers, but I knew the Lions were going to win. I wanted the Panthers to cover, but I knew the Lions were going to win. Good for the Lions. They beat the shit out of them. Giants at Dolphins. This was a layup. Dolphins didn't even play that good. That's the thing. Dolphins didn't play that good, which is fine. Like, not upset about it. Tyreek was fast. Tua had through 2 interceptions? Not good. I would rather play down and play bad against a poop team instead of playing down and playing bad against a good team, So good thing you got it out of the way now. So when you go on this run and you need to win some games, you got it out of the way with already. You already got it out of the way with. So when you start playing these good teams, you're like, I can't make that mistake. So, but the Dolphins are just fast. They got Chase Claypool, which don't know if that's a big addition or if it's just another kind of guy that just hangs out. But good for the Dolphins. You covered. You won. Good for you. We all expected it because the Giants. Daniel Jones has a neck injury too. Not good. What do you do? Saquon is going to milk this injury, which good for him. He should. But what do you do? I have no answers. Brian Daboll is a good coach. I will say that. But Daniel Jones not the guy. He is put him at tight end. Great. Darren Waller and Daniel Jones at tight end. Put him at running back. He knows how to run the ball. He can barely throw, but he just has zero time. So where does it fall? Is he taking too long in the pocket, or do they need a better offensive line? I think they need a better offensive line, but you also have Daniel Jones throwing the ball. Bad, but I don't know. Bengals at Cardinals. I did take the Cardinals. I thought Cincy was dead. Cincy is no longer dead. Jamar Chase go off one time. Actually, he's going to keep going off because Joe Burrow looks healthy. He looks healthy. He was moving. He was running around. I don't remember if he was under center at all, but the plays that I did see, he was in the shotgun. He was moving. He looked good. So, Cincy, you got out of the mess. Let's keep it going. I'm sorry I went against you because I did have the Cardinals, Josh Dobbs, and they finally came down to earth. They were, that win over Dallas, which we'll get to, but that win over Dallas and, covering left and right. Wanted you to do it again this week because I thought you could do it at home, but Bengals are too much. The Bengals are too much. Too much. Eagles at the Rams. Eagles win. Eagles cover. Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp back together. I have two things on this game. Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp are starting a podcast. Cool. I think this is kind of a tactic. I don't know if tactic's the right word, but the report came out, what was it, last week, 2 weeks ago, where Matthew Stafford said, I don't know how to connect with these players because all they do is on their phones. And they're, everyone's online and all that kind of stuff, and Matt Stafford's not online at all. So maybe this is one of those kind of moves where, Cooper Kupp's a young guy, kind of has the vibe of the team, heart and soul of the guys. Maybe it works out. Maybe Matt Stafford can connect with the younger guys to, open up to them and, talk about the plays or, talk about life, all that kind of stuff. So that's one thing. The second thing, look, I do think the Rams are frisky. I think they're good. Are they going to win that division? No. No. Not even. They might take second. Seahawks are okay. I think the Rams are just slightly better just because I like Matthew Stafford a lot. Cool to see Cooper Kupp back, but Eagles rounding into mid-season form already. The tush push is under review. The brotherly shove, under review. I hate the move. I hate it. I like the play. I hate the fact that it's under review or under speculation for being taken out of football. Figure out a way to stop it. Jason Kelce makes that thing go. You get lower than Jason Kelce, I think you win that battle. I think Jalen Hurts can get that on his own sometimes. Don't get me wrong. He gets a little push. You see it. It looks like a wave. You're coming down and just crashes down. That's what it looks like. Everyone's just moving at the same time. I think it should be a legal play. I think they need to keep it in there, and I think the NFL will do the right thing. I know that sounds weird, but they're going to do the right thing, and they're just going to keep going. I think the Eagles look really good. They won by 4. They covered easy. Mid-season form already. It's them and the 49ers. It's them and the 49ers in the NFC. The Chiefs don't look good, in my opinion. They really don't. I don't think they look good at all. They're going to be in it just because they're Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, and that defense is pretty good, but they have no weapons either. Jets Broncos. Before the game, it came out that the Broncos were going to take some calls on all their players, which I'm fine with. Blow it up. Let's tank. Let's go get Caleb Williams. Let's go get either Drake May. Let's go get Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's go get some talent. Let's go get a quarterback. Let's go get Caleb Williams. Let's go get Drake May. One of the two. I am so for it because it's just not even fun to watch. It's not even fun to watch. I love their unis today. Their unis were the other day or Sunday. I don't even know what today is. Today's Monday. I like their unis. They were good. I wish they were all white instead of the orange and white. The field looks so good. Oh, could you imagine if they're all white? Oh my God. All white would have been sick. Yeah, blow it all up. I said it last week. My hopes are down. Give me hope again. Give me hope again, because Russell Wilson is not giving me hope. I can tell you that much. Russell Wilson not giving me hope. He's not. And we're fielding calls for Patrick Surtain, Justin Simmons, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Left tackle, Bowles. I mean, I don't know who wants Russell Wilson right now, but I mean, I don't know. Blow it all up. Blow it all up. Get what you can. Get the picks. Get some draft capital. Get some money going. Free up some cap space, and let's move on from all this. The Russell Wilson experiment is dead. I think he is going to either... do you cut him? Do you just pay him out and cut him? I mean, it's Walmart's money. Who cares? Do you cut him? Do you see if you can trade for him? What do you do? I don't want Kirk Cousins. Let me say that now. I don't want Kirk Cousins. He'll be a step up from Russ, but I don't want Kirk Cousins. I can promise you that. I do not. Please, Broncos, I do not want Kirk Cousins. I want young talent. I want to have some hope because Kirk Cousins is just an even bigger Band-Aid than Russell Wilson was. Don't want Kirk Cousins. It's just depressing right now. It's just depressing. There's no two ways around it. The hope is zero. If they win a game, cool. But it just hurts us in the long run because we know we see it. We see it. It's just a Band-Aid. It's just a Band-Aid. We thought Russell Wilson was going to be like Peyton Manning. He wasn't. I said it a while ago. When we got him 2 years ago, everyone was like, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Sure. We all wanted to say that. But in reality, I think we all came down to reality very, very quickly. It was like, no, not even remotely. And we're like, okay, let's give him a year. Let's give him the offseason. Let's get him to train, all that kind of stuff. No. Let's get him Sean Payton. No. I think people, I mean, here's what I'll say. Marshawn Lynch came out and said he didn't even have Russell Wilson's number. And he was the starting running back when Russell Wilson was the quarterback in Seattle. How do you not have each other's numbers? You play next to him. You literally stand behind him and next to him for an hour a week. An hour a week. And, I mean, you're practicing together. Russell Wilson's ego, probably a super nice guy. He does a lot of good things for charity. He's a man of God. Good for him. He's not it on the field. He's just not it on the field. And you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Jets. Good for you, Zach Wilson. Good for you, Nathaniel Hackett. Congratulations. You won. You beat the Broncos. Congratulations. You were supposed to win this game. I think I know the Broncos were favored, but it was one. I hated it. And I even took the Broncos just out of pure spite. I even told myself, don't take the Broncos. Don't take the Broncos. Zach Wilson, not bad. He's not bad. He is not bad. I would rather take him right now than Russell Wilson. Yeah, you heard me. I'd rather have Zach Wilson than Russell Wilson. It is what it is. Okay? Dead. We're dead. It's okay. Give me hope. Give me hope. Give me hope. That's all I want. I just want to see the Broncos build something. Okay? We got lucky with Peyton Manning. We had John Elway. We had some guys in between. Jake the Snake, Jay Cutler, Kyle Orton. Okay? Then Peyton comes along and he gets us, he has this offense left and right. They're scoring points left and right. We were spoiled. We went to a Super Bowl. We lost that one. We come back. We win the next year. Peyton retires. And then it's just shit. We had Von Miller. I mean, everything was going so good. We were spoiled for 4 or 5 years with Peyton Manning. We were spoiled. And then we're just irrelevant now. We're just irrelevant. That's it. And it sucks. It sucks. But we move on. Chiefs at Vikings. Look, the Chiefs won. Justin Jefferson got injured. I don't know what the Vikings move is. They were in this game, but they weren't in this game. You can kind of feel the Chiefs taking over. And, it's starting to get suspicious on how many missed calls these refs are just giving the Chiefs. We had hands to the face. We had a helmet off. We had a defensive pass interference that wasn't there. What are we doing? NFL? Refs, what are we doing? It's getting suspicious. Obviously it's Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Andy Reid, all this extravagant stuff. They're going to be in it every year, all year, until Patty's done. That's just the way it is. What do you do if you're the Vikings? Congratulations, Chiefs. You won. You're leading the division. Keep going. We expect nothing less now. We expect nothing less. From the Vikings standpoint, what do you do? Dalvin's gone. Justin Jefferson got hurt. He looks pissed. Kirk Cousins, what is he going to do? He's on his last year of his contract in Minnesota. Do you re-up on him? Do you ride it out with Kirk? Do you hope Kirk can keep you in the playoffs every year? I don't think so. They had a miracle year last year. But they're just not good. And I took them this week. Again, bad week. Maybe I'm 1 week early. I think I'm 1 week early. Unless I just hate all the underdogs this upcoming week. But what do you do? I have no idea. Do you just blow it up like the Broncos? I don't want Kirk Cousins on the Broncos. Let me reiterate that one more time. I don't want Kirk Cousins on the Broncos. Just don't. There's no point for me to have him on the Broncos. I want to rebuild. And I think the Vikings are going down the same path. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. If I was a quarterback away, I would probably take a chance on him. I really would, because if you had a really good defense and you need Kirk to kind of just dink and dump and take a couple shots here and there, I think Kirk's better than Dak, which we're about to get to. I think Kirk is better than Dak. And I don't know if that's saying a lot, but it's saying something. Congratulations, Chiefs. Whatever. You play the Broncos on Thursday night in Arrowhead. I don't even know what the line is. Don't even know what the line is. Should we look? It's going to be so depressing. 10.5. It's 10.5. I might take KC minus 14 just to say fuck it, because the Broncos are bad. I know they play each other twice a year, and we're going to get smacked. We're just going to get smacked. Whatever, right? Whatever. Zero hope. Zero expectations. You win and don't even win. Just stop. Let's just forfeit the rest of our games. Can we do that? Sunday night game. Cowboys at the 49ers. The 49ers were -4 going into this game. They absolutely pushed the Cowboys shit in. They smacked them. It wasn't even a game. You got the closest it got was, 14-10? And then it went 21, 28, 35, 42. 42-10. Holy poop. Holy George Kittle had 3 tutties. I was playing against him in fantasy. And Brock Purdy, top 10 quarterback. He is playing like what do you even call that? Mr. Irrelevant, last pick in the draft, is leading the 49ers to a deep playoff run and probably the Super Bowl. Because honestly, 49ers are the best team in the league right now. By far. Healthy. Kyle Shanahan has that offense rolling. That defense is not to be fucked with, but they're not to be fucked with at all. It is ridiculous. I don't know why this line was 4. This line should have been at least 10. It makes no sense. Now, the Cowboys. Dak threw 3 interceptions. Look, he threw 3 interceptions. That defense is good. I will say that for the Cowboys fans. But I just think, again, we found out what team is what. We found out that the Cowboys, what do you want to say? Are they a quarterback away? Do they need a more elite quarterback? Do you? Or I really think the 49ers are just that good. I think there is a noticeable gap. It goes 49ers, I would say a little bit of a gap, Eagles, and then a noticeable gap, and then I think it's the Cowboys. Lions are above the Cowboys. I want to know if they play. Do they play? Do they play each other? Let's look. Lions schedule. If they play, that'll be a good game. That'll even tell us even more about this league. That'll even tell us more about these teams. Crap, I clicked on the wrong one. Lions, Buccaneers, Ravens, Raiders, Chargers, Bears, Packers, Saints, Bears, Broncos. We're going to lose that one. Vikings, Cowboys. It's in Dallas, too. Ooh. Ooh, that'll be a good game. That'll be a good game. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the 49ers are just that good, I think. I think they're just that good. Did Daniel Carl... Oh, no, that was a fucking PAT. 2 minutes, Green Bay 34. Let's kick a field goal. Hey, let's kick a field goal. Let's kick a field goal. Should we look? Should we see if we kick a field goal? Oh, I got to log in. Son of a gun. I got a little streaming service here. I don't know if I can use the audio, but we're just going to watch it. Load, man. Yeah, crazy week. My other big news story was NBA is back. It's back. We are excited because the Nuggets are going to be. They might go back to back. But I mean, Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis. Here's what I'll say. My buddy's a Celtics fan. We talk about this all the time. I think the Celtics are going to be good. They got Drew Holiday. They got better. They did get better. Defensively, offensively, all around. Here's where it's going to hang up. If Kristaps, he has a history of getting hurt. Now, was he playing for poop franchises? Yes, he was playing for poop franchises. You come to Boston, illustrious. They got a bunch of young talent. They've been in the playoffs every year for the last 3 years, making deep runs left and right. If he stays healthy, they have a really good shot. I will say that. They have a really good shot about making it deep. If he battles with injuries, because, he's a 7-footer who moves like a guard, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, Daniel Carlson's kicking a field goal. Daniel Carlson's 52-yarder. 52-yarder. Come on, Carlson. Water bottle fell. Ah, he missed it. It's not his night. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Sorry, dead space. Basketball back. Celtics look good. Nuggets are going to go back to back. Joel Embiid's playing for the USA Olympic team for Paris. That's all I got. I need to get off. I need to do things. Pick some previews coming next episode. Let's keep it going. We got to be better. We got to be better than last week. There's no way that I go even worse than that. So we're going to be better. Follow for this. We're going to start putting some clips out. I'm going to get this freaking art changed. We're getting things going, okay? We're getting things going. Fucking Carlson, son of a mother. We'll see you later.